Hey, welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pens. I'm Larry today. Some pens for beginners, people that are on strict budgets, people that just don't like to spend a lot of money on pens. I know some people that are okay with low-end pens, and that's cool. So, today I'm going to talk about a few Jinhaos, and later I'll talk about other Jinhaos, Bowers, Heroes, Dukes, and many more. But we'll do this one step at a time. Right now, I'm going to talk about the Jinhao pens, some Chinese-made pens, which I really do like a lot, and I think they're worth the money you pay for them. I want to start here with the Jinhaos 750. I just got a couple of different colors, a nice beautiful black heavy lacquer metal pens, and I like this blue swirl in here with the black swirl all in it. It looks really fantastic. I like the trim on the pen. The band has the Jinhao name on there. It's very pronounced. I did a good job on that. Putting the name on there. The band looks really nice, and it has the X750. They did a good job with the Jinhao logo. Nice looking nib. Just a good fountain pen, and they come in numerous colors. You know, I mean, this is just a tip of the iceberg right here because there's just so many different options. Now, these pens, they do post. That might be kind of a bit long for some people. For me, it's cool. Either way. Same way. And what's really great about these pens, they use number 6 nibs. And as you can see, I have a Goulet medium nib in this pen right here. It kind of matches the pen. I think it looks really sharp. So that's why I did that. And from time to time, I may put a fine in there, or a broad, or a 1.1, 1.5, whatever number 6 I have on hand, just to change up the writing a little bit and to make it more fun and interesting. And on the Jinhao, this is their number 6 nib. A nice looking nib. With their logo on there. And they're pretty good on their nibs. There are some people that say the nib is scratchy, their nib is dry. I have run into that from time to time, but not as a rule. They're pretty much some dependable, decent writers. And I like them as well because I can work and learn about these pens, and if I mess up on the pen, well, I'm not out of a lot of money. But if you're a beginner and you're thinking about, you know, I want to try a fountain pen, but I'm really not sure what pen I want to try, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money, and then I don't like the pen, or I may like the pen off the bat, but then down the road I lose interest and I have these pens and I'm out of all this money. So I think you can't go wrong with the price of these pens. Now these pens here, they start around $3.29 and they go up. I've seen them for $5, $7, $10, $12. These come from China. Now your local dealers here in the U.S. that sells them are going to be selling them for a little bit more. I think I've seen them for like $7 to $10.98, and I believe the shipping is free in the U.S. You're going to pay a little more, but you're going to get them a whole lot faster than waiting for your pens to come in from China, because it takes around 4 to 6 weeks for me to get these pens. So, and they do come with a ink converter, so that's really cool as well. I like that. And don't you know this doesn't have one because I've taken it out. Let's try this one. Yeah, They all come with a converter. And heavy lacquered metal pens, really nice looking pens. So, you know, if you're on a budget, you might want to check out the Jinhaos 750 if you like a, you know, a large pen with a little bit of weight. You know, 35.8 Gs, not a bad weight. Decent. A nice pen. And the next one, the Jinhaos 149. Now this, again, is all metal pen, heavy lacquered, and I like the way the pen, they have the silver trim on it, looks nice. The hardware looks really sharp on the black, and I like a girthy pen, a cigar-shaped pen, and it's got, like I said, a bit of weight, but for me it's not overly weighted, so I don't get tired when I write letters or long writing sessions. So I've never had a problem with any of the pens. And like I said, the hardware looks really good on the fountain pens, right? And then this pen is 5.81 inches in length. Now the girth on this pen is 0.62 inches. And I forgot to say, but the girth, the diameter, I beg your pardon, on the Jinhaos is going to be 0.53 inches. Back to this one, the diameter of the pen is going to be, again, 0.62 inches. So I hope I clarified that, because I absolutely forgot. Apologize. So back to this beautiful 159. This is what got me started to the Mont Blanc 149. I love this pen so much, and then I found out about the Mont Blanc 149, and I saved up and saved, and I got it, and I'm glad I did. So, you know, it's unscrew. It does post. And this is what it looks like in the hand. I have small hands, but it feels great in my hand. It's not heavy. I guess it depends my mood. Sometimes I post them, sometimes I don't. And comes with a converter. It's a decent fountain pen. It writes really well. Again, it's the number 6 nib, and I can change that out. I have different nibs in them. I've got quite a few of these pens with different nibs, and later I'll be doing a review on the many different nibs I have on these pens to give you an idea of what they look like and what they write, how they write. And they really are easy to change out nibs. They're friction fit, meaning you can just pull them out. Just make sure you have some kind of rubber grip to help you grip on that nib. And I've already done videos on how to take a nib out and put one in, the whole 9 yards. So you might want to look for those. Now, last but not least, here is a really, really cool fountain pen. I have the Shark, and I'll be showing the Shark later, but today is the Swan Day. Beautiful black Swan. It really is a pretty pen. Beautiful black, almost a transparent, and as you can plainly see, it comes with the ink converter. Oh, and these pens do use ink cartridges as well. Now, this pen, the length is 5.95 inches. The weight is 10.8 Gs. And the diameter of the pen is 0.48. And these pens start at 99 cents all the way up. And I've seen an increase in these pens. And real quick, back to the 149. This pen is $4.98 and up. I've seen them $7, $8, $10, $12, $13. So, depending where you get it from, you know, a lot of the U.S. pen dealers are buying them and selling them. They'll be a little bit higher than what you would normally pay for them when you order them direct from China. But again, it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to get them. And if you pay a few bucks more, you know, you can get them pretty quick from a pen dealer here in the U.S. And the good thing about that also is if anything's wrong with your pen, you can send it back and exchange it. And it's not going to take months to do this process. So let's get back to this Swan. Isn't this a beautiful pen? I really do like the pen. It's a Jinhaos, and like I said, it costs 99 cents, but you'll see different prices, and it comes in a rainbow of colors. In fact, all these Jinhaos do, and that's what I like. All kind of great looking colors that just pop. I really like it. I like the clip, how they have that swan on here. Look at the beak and then look at the swan's head. Really, it really is really nice, and that head is really pronounced on there, so you can see the bird's eyes on there. Even on the beak, you see the nose, where even have the indentations there for the nostrils. Looks really nice. They did a really good job on the pen. It unscrews, and you got to be careful because I have a tendency to unscrew the barrel. So I have to hold it right here where the grip is, and then unscrew it. And I believe this is probably a hooded fine nib, or it could be extra fine. But you know, it does write really nice. It got the nib is smooth. It's got a good flow of ink with it. I haven't had any problems with it. And like I said, it does come with the ink converter. So, you know, you're getting a heck of a deal when you buy these pens. I think for the buck, you're getting a good fountain pen. You're getting a decent fountain pen. And it does post well. And right here is how this pen, I always post my pen. For one reason why, it's because I can show my bird. So, and there they are. All together, all 4 of the Jinhaos. So, pens for beginners. I'm just throwing out some ideas, and it's up to you to determine what works well for you. You know, but for the money, think about it. You can buy a Jinhaos $450, $750, $159, number 6 nib. You can learn how to remove the nibs, how simple it is, and change out to a different nib. So where do you get the nibs at? Well, there's a whole bunch of places. Birmingham pens carry Knox nibs. Anderson pens, Goulet pens. I'm not sure if Penchalet carries them or not. Edison is a number 6 nib. So you got quite a few different options to play with to try different nibs. The nibs run about $20, $15, 20 bucks, somewhere in that park range. So, you know, what's cool about it, again, you're learning about fountain pens. You're getting into fountain pens. And you're learning about the nib. The most important part of the pen is that nib. And you're learning what works for you and what doesn't work for you, because you can get other nibs and see how they write, see what you like, what you don't like. So, leave your comments below. Let me know if this was helpful. And I will be, like I said, showing other lower end pens that are affordable but decent fountain pens, in my humble opinion. Well, my good friends, now it's time to say goodbye to all my pen family. So, peace. Leave your comments below. And you want to help me out? I can use your help. I can use yours. I'm talking right to you. Yes, you. Hello. Share this video with all your amigos. And let's rock and roll, baby. Let's have a blast with our pens. Peace, and don't text and drive. Later, folks.